to reveal to you today. The first of which is our new logo. So as you're all very familiar with, this is what our current/old logo looks like. And the major things we wanted to fix are just the picture, as you can see, is a little too granular, a lot going on, and we just wanted to generally clean it up. So can I get a drum roll, please? Here's our new logo. So as you can tell, it takes a lot of inspiration from the old logo, but it's just a cleaned up version. We are also updating our color scheme. So this is another part of our branding. So you'll notice our old website will go from this color scheme of greens and grays, and we're in the process of designing our new website, which will have a new red and blue color scheme. And obviously our logo is black and white. So you'll see that refreshed color palette coming your way as well. Here's just a close-up of the new logo, but we're really excited about it. We can also do the logo in white if we want to have it on a red or blue background. So as I mentioned, we are in the process of getting a new logo as well. Trish has been working super hard on the new website, and we are lucky to have a demo, if it will work. Oh, skip.
Hot spots of your phone.
Okay.
Yeah, how to do that? Can we do it?
Yes. Ta-da! So as you can see, the website has a new, fresh look. We will have these really impressive photos that will be scrolling in the banner. So we'll have a couple scrolling photos right when you click onto the website. We also have a new banner that will pop up to let you know if it's open or closed, especially helpful if we have to close during winter for snow or whatever. And so we've also been working on all of these tabs. The new website will largely be copying and pasting the content we have on our current website, but just making everything look prettier and newer. And if there are any kinks in the website, any back-end issues, we are working on fixing those for the new website as well. So yeah, that's just a preview. A lot of the tabs are actually still under development, so I can't preview all the tabs, but just wanted to kind of scroll through and give you an idea of the new and refreshed look that you can be looking forward to soon. So the new website will launch this summer. Okay, another piece of exciting news is that we've also been working on the benefits that members get at the different levels when they join. And for the individual, family, student memberships, those benefits are all staying the same. The classic free research at the archives, the welcome gift when you join, 10% store discount, and all of the subscriptions to the newsletters and the Heritage Journal. Then, as we move up a tier to Blanchette, you get all those regular benefits plus we are adding a new benefit that's an exclusive tour of rare historic records in the archives. So, as you know, there are a lot of records in the archives, and some of them don't see the light of day too often because they're so special. So, we're adding this exclusive tour as a benefit for Blanchette members. For DuSable members, you get all the Blanchette and regular benefits, plus now we're adding an ability to arrange a one-on-one appointment with your family to do personalized family history research. So in the past, we've had a benefit that's helping you do family research, but now we're broadening it to bring your whole family into that research. Then at the Boone level, we are adding 2 free tickets to our new Dinner with the Dead walking tour. Or if haunted history isn't your thing, you could swap that out for another special event. But we have a very exciting new haunted history dinner tour that will be launching this summer. And it's going to include a very fancy gourmet meal at the main house. And Ray has been working really, really hard on putting this together. Then at the McNair level, we are going to be offering a personalized viewing of a museum artifact, as well as an exclusive special appreciation event, because obviously this is the top level, and we really want to do something exciting for people who join at the McNair level. So it might be a fancy dinner or a special experience, and we'll probably rotate what we do every year. So these are the new benefits that you definitely don't want to miss out. So if you are inspired to join at one of these new levels and get your new benefits, we will be excited to have you and start scheduling these events and new benefits. And okay, I think that's most of the new news, but I did want to share a quick recap of our America 250 kickoff event, because on April 18th, we celebrated the 250th anniversary of Paul Revere's Midnight Ride, which led to the battles of Lexington and Concord. So by this point, 250 years ago, our nation had started the American Revolutionary War. So we had a super exciting event on April 18th on the steps of the Historical Society on Main Street. We learned about the history of April 18th and 19th. We heard a dramatic reading of the Paul Revere poem by our own Justin Watkins. We had lots of people show up in colonial attire, which was so fun. And we lit 2 lanterns to represent 2FIC. So this was actually a nationwide movement. Historic sites, state capitals, private homes even, all across the country lit 2 lanterns in commemoration on this day. We also had 2 horses present at the event. Those were police mounted on horseback. And then to top it all off, we had a colonial gingerbread recipe that was just delicious and really tied it all together. So it was such an exciting way to celebrate the 250th. You can see everyone in their costumes. And we also had a surprise appearance from some people who knew how to play fife and drum. So we enjoyed a serenade of 2 songs. So that's just a little taste of what we're kicking off for our America 250 celebration. Be on the lookout for more events coming up. If you do have any ideas on how we can celebrate America 250 and our Historical Society's 70th anniversary next year, feel free to drop ideas in the boxes that are sprinkled around the tables downstairs at the Historical Society. We do have one upcoming event we can share with you today, which is our America and Spain 250 event. On May 10th, we will have an archivist coming all the way to us from Seville, Spain, which is so exciting because during the era of Spanish government here in St. Charles County, what was then the Louisiana Territory, they did keep government records, and now all those records are in the archives in Spain. So we are going to get to learn about all that history from Antonio Sanchez de Mora on May 10th. Please be sure to call or go to the website to register because space is limited. And you definitely don't want to miss this. There will also be free refreshments, so it should be fun. And then just another event we also have coming up on May 20th is our next focus. It's Next Steps in Genetic Genealogy. So that's going to be Tuesday, May 20th, and the speaker will be Josiah Schmidt from the St. Louis County Library. So The program is free, but also need to register for this one. Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Julia. You can tell by the excitement in her voice. She's a real, she's fun to have around, and she's really done a lot for us. I would also like to introduce, as you were coming in, you may have noticed there was a new young lady sitting up there. And she's going to be with us here shortly. It's Stephanie Earthel. Stephanie, would you stand up? And before I get on with the membership numbers, I gotta thank Trish and Tammy, Alexander, and Julia for giving me the help that I needed to bring these numbers into reality. Our business members as of 4/21 were 54. Our individual membership was 475. Our family memberships were 251. The Blanchette was 38. DuSable was 11. The Boone 10. Lifetime memberships were 76. The student memberships were 5. We now have a total membership of 1,117 members. So it was down a little bit from previous, but there was a glitch in the computer system that was being used, and we feel that these numbers are as accurate as we can possibly be. Any questions? I guess we have to pass it on to Bob. You got something you want to say?
Thanks, Dave. I don't have too much to say since I was given an opportunity to go after Julia. Julia has given most of the things I was going to talk about. Joan is preparing the program with the Archivo de General Indies, which is going to be quite good. The representative from Spain is going to be here, and you don't want to miss that. He does speak a foreign language, but it's not too remote because we have a lot of Spanish speakers in our area now. So you'll be hearing some familiar dialogue. One of the things I do want to mention, though, Julia is an expert in grant writing. She didn't mention that, but her credentials are pretty broad and deep. So we hope to be using some of that to help us a little bit on our grant writing. We haven't done much of that in the past, and we're going to try to take some advantage of that in the future. Other than that, I'm going to pass it back. I'm going off the board this time, and so we're going to have a replacement for me. And so the future plans are going to be presented by somebody new and interesting.
Well, Bob kind of stole my thunder there, I guess. I gotta get my glasses on so I can see what I gotta do next. Amy mentioned it, the rock and roll bingo was a real success. We made over $7,000. And so I think we're going to be doing that again next year. And she mentioned the upcoming events. The Board of Elections. The three people that are going off the board are Bob, Dr. Jim Bryant, and Rich Tiemann. And the new members that are taking their place are Ray Kemp, Trish Walters, and Rich Alexander. Would you mind standing up, please? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking forward to working with you. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Justin Watkins, the main speaker for today. Justin is a contributing writer for the Heritage, and he's also a board member. So Justin, take it away.
I'll have to give you a chance to set up. Speakers, sure.
Maybe, Justin, you just want to wait a second. The dessert is back on the table.
Okay.
There, if everybody wants to grab a dessert.
That would be good.
Yeah?
Dessert first.